1, 2, 3, now!
Hey guys, John here, and welcome back. So, before I get into my feature comic, which is Tales from the Tube, a Rick Griffin masterpiece, I wanted to talk about this issue that I got, oh man, a couple of years ago. Just a gorgeous cover. I love the zombie head, floating brain, exposed brain with the floating head. And I just can't really find too much information on this. All I know that it's done by a Canadian artist by the name of Mark Petlock. I found a Facebook page that has a link to his zine for this pulp tattoo. And I'm gonna, after I'm done here, I'm gonna actually go out and search for it, because I really dig his stuff. I think he has 4 issues to this run, all great covers. The issue number 1, is pretty much a throwback to Underground Comics, the typical blueprint cover work. And because this is from 1995, it's considered small press, but it does have some underground, tones to it, especially with issue 1. That is a drug humor. Has a lot of drug humor in it. So let's just check it out really, really quick before I get to the main course. It's pretty, not too bad. So it's Eggplant Comics, that's the publisher. Oh wow, not too much words in here. That's really cool. Silent issue. I wonder if the other issues are like this as well. But if anyone has an issue or knows more about this, please, let's engage in some dialogue down in the comments, because that's the beauty of comic books, just discovering things that you haven't read or seen before and finding someone who knows. Anyways, basically like this. That's pretty. That's actually pretty bland. I don't really find this attractive. There's the back cover, pulp tattoo number 3, and I think he only has issue 4s. Issue 4. Oh man, it's late. I should go to bed. All right. Main feature, Tales from the Tube. He's one of my favorite underground artists, Rick Griffin. This is a second print. The original was printed in a surfer magazine. I think it was called Surfer Tunes, that he was part of. A lot of artists, a lot of creators on this book. Over here on right behind the cover on the ad slick paper is S. Clay Wilson, and it's dated at 1971. That's pretty fantastic there. A legend in the underground comics movement. I was drawn to him first when I saw a page of his work. I think it was in Zap Comics, number 1, and he just filled it with sacred hearts. Like, sorry about that. Yeah, he filled it with. I've always loved the style of religious pop art, putting Christian symbols in like unorthodox environments. Like a good example is Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I just so drawn. I've always loved that movie, and especially it has a fantastic soundtrack. But yeah, the religious themes in a surfer counterculture is just beautiful in Verona Beach. Like Tybalt's firearm, like the handle of the gun, and his red velvet vest with the portrait of the Virgin Mary. It basically announces his Catholic faith. It's cool, and it's very reminiscent to the surfer culture that Rick Griffin lived in. This is awesome Hawaiian stuff right here. Look at the detail on this page here. Just look at that. I'll stop it here for a moment. He's a master. He's just unbelievable. But yeah, it's just he was born again Christian. He was really popular. He was really into the psychedelics too, as everyone was back then in the 70s. But I just did some research on him. Just really, he's a fascinating guy. He died really young in a motorcycle accident, unfortunately. Oh, this is actually someone else. Oh, the car looks like the Looney Tunes style. This is who did this over here? Oh yeah, that's right. It's Jim Evans. And this is such a popular print. I see this print everywhere. The Surfer Jesus. I think it was at an auction in Berkeley. They were talking about it. I think it was like original print or something like that. So yeah, like Rick Griffin he's such a unique underground creator. Like, we know all the obscenities that, live in an underground comic, but like as a, devout Christian, it must have been, I don't know, must have stuck out like a zebra in a herd of ponies there. I think this says Mystic Eyes. Here, it's hard to tell. But there you go, like the psychedelics. Oh yeah, he did like those posters too, the band posters and the record albums. I think it was for Grateful Dead. He was like a mainstay on that. And on back here of Mexico, some Aztec surfer, which is really cool. Some like crucifixes, swords back there. Adios amigos, vai con Dios, gracias. Gorgeous stuff, man. He put out a book also called The Gospel of John, and I think there is some significance to why he chose that name. Like the Gospels of, I hit the camera. The Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke talk about the sayings and teachings of Jesus, and John's Gospel focuses more on the identity of Christ, and probably that relationship he had with God is what he strived for, I guess. So Cosmic Shangri-La, this is nice. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. Love there's nothing that he has done that I, don't care for. It's just absolutely incredible. Look at this, man. Look at the waves. The curls. God's eye view. That's fantastic. So I guess, he compared the surfing experience to heaven. There's Murphy and his pals. That is great. That's some great stuff there. I'm not sure I don't like this angle too much. I might not do it next time. I'm going to change it up a bit. But I'm just, busting this out on my desk. Great title. This is just gorgeous. Hope it's showing well in the camera, through the camera there. Man. Oh, and there's some Robert Crumb here at the end. I think this one's a little bit offensive there. He has the blackface. Salty Dog, Sam, R. Crumb. And at the bottom there, yeah, it's pretty messed up. Basically, this Salty Dog Sam guy he's threatening he's forcing with violence to take the surfer's surfboard. But the surfer says, the planet's dead, the ocean's dead, man, you can have it. And then Salty Dog Sam says, us, blank, gets it after nobody else wants it. So, right there. And here's a Bill Ogden, or William Ogden. That's from the Surfer Mag. I need to find the original. Oh man, I just shook the camera. I need to find the original. This is just amazing stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep the first one short, but I have so many books to show you guys, and I want to continue doing this. So, and thanks for watching.